Hi guys, welcome back to my XCS video. Happy New Year 2021. In this video, I'm gonna talk about Neo Fission Awakened units or 5 stars based characters who are able to become Neo Fission that I'm excited for this year. Maybe only until half of this year. Remember, Neo Fission Awakened units, okay? Not a base Neo Fission. I will talk about real Neo Fission on other videos. The order of the unit based on my prediction on when they are gonna be released. Again, this list is simply my personal opinion, so maybe I'm biased because I have multiple characters on my possession, so take the info with a grain of salt. And if you know something that I don't know, please share it on the comment. So yes, the release date is also just my prediction. Let's start with Yuraisha. Oh my god, I must say she is probably the best buffer on this game, maybe for a long time, until maybe there's a global exclusive, because whoa, on Japan she is really insane. And the best part is I think she is probably available on this week. We haven't got story event for a long time, and I believe this week we're gonna get a new update, and that probably Yuraisha. Okay, and why Yuraisha is so good? First of all, she has 4 killer buff: 100% insect and dragon killer, 75% beast and demon killer. With those buffs alone, she is already very insane on dark vision to increase your damage. Not many characters have this 4 killer buff on one character, so yes, pretty good. Not only that, she also has 250% all stats buff, and the best part is she can still imperil from allies. How is that not awesome? Yes, still imperil and inflict in on herself, but I don't think that is dangerous for her, because first you probably have AoE magic cover, and she has minus 50% chance of being decreased chance of being attacked, so I can say she is pretty safe. So with this kind of imperil still, like I have mentioned on Krilla review video, she will be great partner for Krilla. Okay, really awesome. And even if you don't care about imperil, still imperil, then she has 50% damage mitigation. Sounds ordinary? No, because it is spammable. It is normal ability, so you don't need to wait for limit burst gauge, you don't need to wait for cooldown ability. You can start spamming 50% damage mitigation right from the start and every time you want. And not only that, this ability also grants you 3500 health barrier. Wow, her limit burst is also insane, guys. 280% all stats buff, 6000 health barrier. Wow, how's that not insane? Not only that, she is also a great healer. So complete package character in one. Cute sprite maybe, and yes, very decent character. She also able to fill limit burst gauge to all allies, 40 LB, so I believe that's enough to fill LB gauge to full for most characters. But the downside is it damage herself by 10% health. Maybe it is not important on trial, but on dark vision, if I'm not mistaken, this damage taken as points, so you won't get maximum points. Okay, but still pretty good. And if you don't care about still imperil, like I said before, if you think that still imperil gonna be dangerous for herself, don't worry, because she can remove all debuffs from all allies. So really guys, if she really comes out on this week, make sure you get her, because wow, she is really great character. Now let's move to the second character. So the second is Draconian Princess Fina. So maybe she will come on February 2021. But also maybe she comes on anniversary, so Gumi can delay her. But yes, I don't think they will delay it, okay? Because yes, she is strong, but I don't think they need to delay her. And why she is good? Because she is another strong evoker. She can chain with bolting strike on prep shift, and like Terra, she has amazing limit burst on prep shift form, okay, based on evoke damage. So yes, hearing evoke damage, you probably already realized that on the future, evoke damage will become one of the meta on this game. So yes, a character like her gonna be really powerful. And on normal form, she is still a good Chaos Wave Awakened Chainer because she gets huge damage boost. And I can say she maybe come poor man's Terra. Okay, in terms of evoker, I know the elemental is different. I know the role is different because Terra is basically a finisher and she is a chainer. But again, on some Neo-Vision damage table, I have seen that she is rated higher than Terra. Not sure why, but based on my calculation on damage modifier, Terra is still better. Okay, because this Draconian Princess Fina, from what I know, doesn't have 200% chain damage modifier. So if you know something about her, please leave it on the comment. Tell me why she is great. But yeah, when I see the damage calculator, wow, I'm really surprised. Okay, and actually I'm quite happy because I have 4 of her. So I only need to buy like fragment from bundle, and then tada, I can have X+1 form. Okay, really interesting character. And yes, that's for the second character. Now the next is our favorite from the past, Raegen. Yes, normal Raegen, not the Odin version. The normal Raegen is insane, guys. I must say, on the normal form, he gets amazing auto buff for all allies. He will buff everyone by 200% attack. Yes, I know right now most characters are able to buff themselves like 300%, but still, it is free, okay? 200% attack every turn and 50 MP. So he will help you to manage your MP. Like, you know that Neo-Vision MP consumption is kinda insane. And this kind of MP refill are gonna be useful because it is not affecting your MP regen. Okay, so it stacks with your MP regen buff. So very amazing. And he also able to chain with Mirror of Equity and Stardust Ray. Meta chaining family on this game, so it is always good. And the best part is his Brave Shift. Okay, his Brave Shift is totally insane. He gets 300% attack, defense, magic, spirit stats, and 200% health and MP. So he gonna be really tanky on the battle. And yes, I have mentioned about tankiness, and he can become backup emergency tank. Okay, this backup emergency tanking ability is special and amazing. Why I say it's special or amazing? Because if you read the description, it covers all allies from any damage. Wow. Is this the new meta? Is this the new meta on Japan? We don't need to have separate physical and magic cover. One tank enough. If that's the case, then wow, amazing. But even if that will become meta in the future, Raegen is definitely not a tank because it is a cooldown ability. The cover only lasts for 1 turn and it has 8 turns cooldown. But still, very nice because it saves any damage. Amazing. What about his offensive? His offensive is still great. He gets 200% limit burst damage, 100% demon killer, and 300% attack buff for himself on every turn. So on the normal form, 200% for all characters. On Brave Shift form, it is only for himself, but the effects are simply very great. Okay, very great, very amazing. And he also has 200% limited burst damage passive. So with bare minimum equipment, he already deal 750 times damage. How's that not insane? Okay, simply get chaining partner. Okay, so it is 24 hits attack. So I'm still not sure whether it is chainable with triple mirror of equity or you need to have duplicate. If you need to have duplicate, then maybe he is not that good on dark vision. But yes, looking on his abilities on neo vision form, wow, I'm really happy that I have lots of him. I have like 6 Raegen, okay. So yes, I'm safe when he comes to the global. I can simply use my UOC to buy Prism and make him into X+1. Amazing character. Okay, now let's talk about the 4th character, Warrior of Light Bartz. He was one of the best character on the past. Everyone loves him, but yes, he falls short on Neo Vision Age because he doesn't get Abilities Awakening or something like that. But don't worry because his Neo Vision form is insane, okay? First of all, he can imbue ally and himself with wind element. So it is like Neo Vision Rain, but for Warrior of Light Bartz, it is wind element instead of fire. And I think the best part is he can buff wind physical and magic damage to deal more damage by 45%. Like you know that most this elemental damage buff only like 20%, 15%. So this one 45%, this is above the meta number. Okay, so insane character. So yes, if the enemy doesn't have any wind resist or absorb wind, I think you want to use wind element because of this wind damage buff. He also able to grant Aurel Ray Chain to all allies. Pretty amazing. And yes, on his Brave Shield form, he can become quite nice support because his limit burst is gonna grant 100% limit burst damage buff, 280% attack and magic buff. And remember, he has full limit burst on the start of the battle, so you can immediately give 100% limit burst damage buff to all allies. Pretty amazing. Or if you don't need that, let's say you think 100% is very low, then you can simply use Entrust for other characters. Actually, you can use him right now like that, okay, because it is 7 stars abilities. So yes, pretty amazing. His normal form limit burst is also upgraded. This is something I really love because he is a CG character, and I think it's kind of strange because most characters have stronger limit burst on Brave Shield form, and the CG part is normal form. And yes, just for example, it is Terra. It is kind of ridiculous. You don't ever want to use Terra normal limit burst. What you want to use is Terra Brave Shield limit burst. But why the normal version that gets CG animation? Kinda strange, but that's kinda solved. I mean, that's not Warrior of Light Bartz's problem. His normal limit burst is upgraded and it is very strong. Okay, so that's for Warrior of Light Bartz, but the next character, probably the second character that I will recommend you the most to get. The 5th character is Gilgamesh. So if you ask me who are my favorite characters from this list, I can say Yuraisha and Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is probably the best all-rounder on this game. Maybe he is not your top tier DPS, but yes, let's take a look what he can do. First of all, he can imperil all element by 120%. That means you can use him on any situation. You can pair him with anyone if the main DPS cannot imperil. The best part is he can chain with most meta chaining family on this game. So Stardust Ray, Absolute Mirror of Equity, he can chain with those. So yes, he is really good chaining partner. And not only that, he can break 80 to 85% all stats. Spammable. Wow, very amazing. Hold your breath, it's not finished. Okay, he has 5 weapon break gauge. Like you know that an ability to break gauge on trial is really important. Okay, so yes, Gilgamesh has 5 weapon break gauge. How's that not awesome? Sword, katana, axe, spear, and mace. So really guys, I can say that, wow, get him. He is really important, okay? Especially on trial battle, unless of course they troll us by never making sword, katana, axe, spear, mace trial. Let's say they make like throwing weapon break gauge, then Gilgamesh is useless. But I doubt they do that. Okay, wow, Gilgamesh is the key. Gilgamesh is the meta. Okay, I think you need to obtain him. I have 7 stars and 1 duplicate, so I think I'm gonna use my UOC to get Prism to make another 7 stars and combine both of them, okay, to get the STMR. And when he comes to the global, I will definitely buy the bundle for his fragments. Okay, really awesome characters. I really wait for him. And those are 5 Neo Vision Awakened units I have been waiting for. But wait, there is another character that I want to talk about. It is not Neo Vision unit. Okay, it is 7 stars unit. I think Gumi smokes something when they upgrade him, because really guys, like I've said, he is 7 stars characters, so really they don't need to upgrade him. And it is Crown Prince Noctis. Yes, okay, he was great on the past, but after this upgrade he is even more powerful than most Neo Vision on this game. And the good news is, on global we can UOC him. So when his upgrade will really come to the global, whoa, you don't need to wait anything, simply UOC him. Okay, he's really insane. He is like Regina finisher. Okay, Penta cast ability, 4 buffing or setup ability, and the last ability gonna be finisher. And on the past, each ability only give like 9.5 times damage modifier, but after upgrades it gives you 50 times damage. So wow, pretty insane. Okay, his finisher consists of 2 attacks and it has ignored defense mechanics. So wow, just imagine his damage. Okay, 50 times 4 for buffing abilities. So that's equal to 200 times damage modifier boost. He has 2 attacks with 50%. Wow. Wow, okay. Just calculate by yourself. It is insane. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about Crown Prince Noctis and all my list. Let's just hope that Mr. Hiroki doesn't say something like Gorobar version of this game is different, so we decide not to upgrade Noctis. So please, Mr. Hiroki, don't say that. Okay, please. I really want to get this Japan treatment because wow, he is insane, guys. Maybe you won't use him, but wow, it is amazing to see some 7 stars is still usable. Okay, I'm really cannot wait for this Crown Prince Noctis. Really want to know what kind of global treatment we get from him. And remember, we are global players, so maybe we get some surprise like Esther, Sylvie. Yeah, remember Swanwu and Xinglong, okay? So maybe, like I said, the release date is simply my prediction, so maybe they are wrong because of global exclusive, but yes, I really like about it. There are so much to see for FFBE on this year. And yes, I think that's all you need to know. Don't forget to share which Neo Vision Awakened units you're excited for on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Perfect CS Guide. Bye bye guys!